So, with that adventure out of the way, we cut back to Olivine, who's arriving toward or who's walking towards the garden, as Ashi had just finished her conversation with Hong Yan. What does she do?
So first, considering I was moving in this direction when all of that shit happened, did I notice anything or any sounds?
You did notice a few of the butlers and maids gossiping about there being a mudman that somehow infiltrated the castle and the manor specifically.
Alvine kind of makes a mental note that maybe I should look for that thing later. Might be dangerous for it to just get away.
You also hear you also basically hear that some of them are explaining that now more cleaning needs to be done because of all the mess that was made.
And then she immediately realizes, wait, a Kiwi. And then just sighs. Olivine would put two and two together.
Yeah.
Anyways, with that large sigh, just walks through the door of the guard. To the guard.
All right. You see off in the distance, Ashi walking towards your direction.
Ah, good. Just what I was looking for.
Ashi, you see the little halfling all the way over there. What do? Both of you.
I do a wave.
I just kind of silently walk up to her.
Teleporto! Boop. Let's just move you over there. Expedite this.
Okay.
Ashi, I've
Hey,
been
Oliver.
looking for you. I'm glad you're the first place that I looked. I figured you might be out here in the morning.
I guess you're starting to get to know me then. What's up?
I have two questions for you.
Only two?
Well, the first is in regards. May I see your pendants for a few minutes? I have a hunch in regards to how part of them works, but I need the set. I need a full set of one to confirm.
Hold on a moment. And I'm just going to kind of grasp the pendants I have and kind of mentally ask if it's okay to take them off.
Okay. Let's see here. You feel okay. You first feel some silence in your head, and then you get a bit of a warmness telling you that it's okay.
Okay. Open my eyes and proceed to do so. Here you go.
All one takes them, then casts Detect Magic.
Using a spell slot. Yee.
Yep, because I ain't waiting for that shit.
Okay. On that note, roll a con save.
Wait, what? Oh no! I did not think this through.
Well done.
Abort mission.
What's going to happen?
It's like, oh yeah, these are fire! I'm in danger!
Okay, can I say? Can I just like
Too late, I already grabbed them.
Too late. Let's just go with it. Actually, on that note, roll 2 con saves. Actually,
It's 3 necklaces.
just 2 con saves.
So, does Olivine instantly get immolated?
Let's hope it's not that bad.
Let's see here. Hold on. I need to go look at the spell immolation again.
I mean, I didn't mean with the literal spell immolation, but
I know, but it'd be funnier that way.
oh no.
Let's see here, and because she is vulnerable to fire damage, this means that this gets doubled. Hold on, let me roll the damage for that real quick. Okay, go ahead. Did you make the saves yet, Azu?
I'm
Nope,
trying to find my modifier.
It should be
Proficiency
near the top at the
is on
proficiency tab.
Apparently, I don't have my sheet.
What?
top. Why did you not have it open?
I had the wrong sheet.
You're a genius.
Good job. Okay, did you make any changes to Ruka's sheet for any given reason?
No, I haven't made any changes to any sheets. I just had the wrong one open. And it was
Good job.
Ruby's sheet. Thank you very much.
You're on Ruby's sheet. Okay, yes.
How
Okay,
did you-
so
With
okay.
my amazing modifier of 2, I got this.
Maybe you should stop playing halflings.
A nat 20 and a 7. Okay.
Well then.
Okay, so let's see here. 8d6. Let's see here. Roll this. All right, then that's like a double because it is. Well, let's see. Double because of that. Then 1/4 because of that. Okay, so you say I'm kidding.
Did you add your skill XP and inspiration?
Azu?
I was just working on that.
Okay. So Ashi hands you both of the necklaces, and as soon as you touch them, you immediately feel a bit of a searing pain. After resistance and whatever. Resistance, excuse me. After the
I
nat
don't
20
have resistance.
after the nat 20 saving throw rather, and the successful save with your vulnerability, you get 1 fire damage.
I immediately hand them back.
Um,
I don't need to hold these for this.
Okay, but before that, you said you had already casted detect magic, right?
Yeah, before taking them.
Okay, right then. So at the same time, though, you also get slightly blinded.
Oh, lovely.
Okay. As not only are the necklaces glowing brightly, but each of these flower patches glow blue to you.
Oh yeah,
Well,
that's right. I'm
I saw
surrounded
that.
in magic.
I saw that coming too.
So as I get a moment to my eyes adjust to the searing magic around me, can I see what the necklaces do?
Okay. All right then. You were holding your hand in front of your face. Ashi, you can kind of guess that it might be because these flowers might be magical. But you still but perhaps you might find this a bit funny.
This entire garden is magic. Oh, my eyes.
yeah. I thought I brought that up, but maybe I didn't make myself clear enough. You okay?
You never said magic. Anyway, so what do I see from the necklaces?
Okay.
Are they protruding shapes?
All right. First off, Emmy, which necklace are you holding in which hand?
In which hand?
Yes. Which which necklace do you have in your right hand? And which necklace do you have in your left hand? Or are you
Okay,
putting them all
let's-
together? Are they all in the same hand?
I would have given one to each hand so I could see it.
I would again, because that's all. I mean, I
Basic-
probably would have grabbed them in a handful, but I just kind of separate them a little bit.
Okay. So right now you are still wearing the bagua. On one hand you have, let's say, on one hand you have the sparrow, on the other hand you have the phoenix, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which hand has the phoenix? Which hand has the sparrow?
Left is Phoenix.
Left is phoenix and right is sparrow. Okay, which one do you look at first, by the way, Olivine?
I'll just go left to right between the three.
Okay. On the left hand, let's see. being held on on her left hand. Let's see. You take a look at the phoenix pendant. You look carefully, and you notice that it is pushing out an aura that looks like that of a small bird.
The Phoenix pendant does?
Yes.
Okay, so what's the next one?
You look at the
The one
pendant
she's
on the
wearing.
right. Oh, the one that she's wearing.
Yeah, I'm going left to right.
Okay. You look at the Bagua pendant. Or sorry, the Bagua.
It's a Bagua, by the way. I don't know what that is.
Let's see. It's kind of hard to explain properly, but
Yeah.
here I can bring a picture of it for you.
Yeah.
I've never heard of whatever this thing is.
Yin Yang symbol.
Not quite that here. Let's see here. Bagua.
It has one in there, but basically it's like a hexagon with a yin yang in the center.
Here. So, something like this. It's a Bagua because of the shapes, and also has the I Ching thing on it.
Ah, it's one of those.
There
So
it
what is this thing doing,
You look
if
at
anything?
You look at it and you kind of feel a bit averse to it because it looks like there is a roaring flame coming from out of it. Basically,
All of it just kind of does a half cringe, half frown, a fringe, and then looks to the last one.
Right. Fire is not exactly great with you. Are you
No, and-
sure you should be?
No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
okay. You look at the other one, the sparrow necklace, and you notice that it pushes out magic in the shape of a large bird. It looks
Olivine
like
snaps her fingers with a large smile. Anyway, sorry, go on.
okay. I noticed that and after a little bit, you notice that that the images or the magic that they were pushing out match each other.
I knew it. I just figured out how we can find out which pendants go together.
What did you find?
I noticed earlier with Justice's unicorn pendant, Olivine would then take it out and hold it up. When these necklaces, when you look at them with detect magic, they protrude an aura of magic that actually takes a shape.
Huh.
And with Justice's pendant, it takes the shape of a giraffe. Have you ever heard of that animal?
Roll nature.
Okay. Wait, what's the nature, wisdom, or intelligence? I forgot. Yeah.
Nature's intelligence.
Naturally.
Wah, wah. You know, here, let's
You
try
have
this.
no idea what
You
it
know,
is.
no, let's try this again. Roll to remember shit. Nope, apparently not.
Kind of appropriate, though.
Yep. So, the name sounds familiar. However, you think that maybe that the name's familiar from the Temple of Mercy, where they talk about multiple different kinds of mythological creatures at one point.
Some sort of mythological creature? Makes me think of some sort of long-fanged thing. I don't know.
Olivine sort of shakes her head. Imagine a type of horse with a sort of spotted pattern and a really long neck. But anyways, that's not important. Your pendants, however, your phoenix pendant is manifesting magic in the shape of a small bird. Meanwhile, your sparrow pendant is making a shape manifesting in the size of a large bird. The pendants protrude shapes that match the other pendants. So meaning that this unicorn pendant, the earth pendant that goes with it, will be a giraffe pendant that is protruding the shape of a unicorn.
As she's talking, I've been closing my eyes trying to see if I can see the same thing.
You would need detect magic to be able to see this.
Oh. Okay. Open my eyes again.
But yes, with this, we can not only find which pendants are involved with the inheritors, but we can find their matching ones. So that's 2 birds with 1 stone.
Putting my pendant back on me.
Allwine puts away the unicorn.
That's very convenient.
Yes, this will be very useful going forward.
Haha.
Ha 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 ha! You are so funny. Ha ha. Okay.
Allwine just lets out a large sigh. Well, at least that's one thing that's gone my way. Now for my other question. How did you know about your inheritance? Or how did you go about figuring out what to do?
It's a bit of a story.
You see, all my life, I've always known what to do. It's been my job to know what to do. I've been trained to know what to do. You know, to analyze the situation, solve it, figure out what to do, make judgments. That's what, the information part of our 2-man teams do. I have to be decisive. I can't second guess myself. So, this is probably one of the first times in my life that I can really think of that I don't know what to do. And I'm not sure what to do about it. I appear to be the inheritor of time, but I don't even know the first thing of what I'm supposed to do about it. To say that it's frustrating would be putting it lightly.
I can imagine.
So I was asking you that maybe you would have any tips, any advice, any suggestions, maybe even. Because I'm at a dead end on my end.
You're coming to me for advice.
Yes,
I guess.
you've figured it out.
Well, maybe a little bit.
Well, that's certainly more than me.
Alright. Well, I think. I look for a story.
Sure. Though we don't have a lot of time. We do need to get ready, but yes.
Alright. I'll try to make it as quick as I can. But it's just I wanna make this make sense, Anyway. When I was very young, I was delivered to an orphanage over in over in. Sorry. I need to revisit my memory banks for just a moment.
Oh, she's like, one moment. Let me check my notes.
Yes, sorry. Doesn't usually happen.
You're asking about which country the orphanage was in, or you're talking about the name, or you're talking about the name of the orphanage.
Anskilia, was it? Anskilia is the country that the thing is.
That the orphanage was in.
I imagine all of Lions was in Cleopsolis.
Yeah,
The orphanage was in.
Yep. Cleopsolis is fucking huge.
Yeah, but yes, the reason I'm confused is because you never specifically told me if that were the case, but I'm gonna assume that it is.
Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, wait, no, yes, it's going to be in the country of Anskilia.
Okay. To start with. To begin, I come from the country of Anskilia. When I was really young, I was delivered to an orphanage, Gentle Maria Orphanage, where I would spend most of my formative years. It was supposed to be, what you would expect, a sort of place of opportunity. Children whose parents couldn't care for them. But it kind of was anything but that. We had to more or less fend for ourselves there. And after some time, we decided we had enough. We ran away. The most clever of us, the most resourceful of us. And we tried to fend for ourselves on the streets instead, thinking that's better than what we had. And in some ways, I guess it was. We're freer. We had the opportunities that we never had. No one was going to be saying that they were taking care of us while they were keeping us hidden. The only thing that we had to deal with was hunger. And, well, a couple of run-ins with the bubbers, the gods, and...
Holden just sort of chuckles in.
Anyway, it was an okay life. I was the one who went out the most and helped earn income, so to speak, for all of us, so the rest didn't have to.
You're very responsible, so that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Used to be Arnaldus, one of my elder siblings, but told him I had enough one day. So many people got hurt. I'd heard stories about the monastery a bit up north that was supposed to have riches that could buy our future, and arrogantly I decided that was going to be our big breakthrough. So I tried to burglarize it, got found out, and, well, got treated with kindness by adults for the first time in all my life. Was shown that I could still have opportunities outside of crime, and that I would have the gods watch over me, cheering me on. Up to that point, I thought that it was only going to be us. or them, the rest of society. The people were evil. And you couldn't trust anybody. But I learned to trust. I learned to have hope. And that's what's guided me ever since. I was given a second chance. And
You're very fortunate.
mhm, I suppose I am.
You know, you and I are more similar than you might think. My earliest memories go back to an orphanage. I don't know how I got there or remember much about it. But when I was about 6 years old, that's when I was adopted by the head of House Timdoria. I didn't know at the time, where I was going, but I was happy to get out of there.
I could imagine.
Yes, and I'm not sure if I've mentioned this to you, but how Timdoria operates is they adopt children from orphanages and then raise them, to fight these supernatural creatures.
That's
You know,
terrible.
that's essentially the life that we have and really all that we know. I wouldn't call it terrible because it's not a bad existence. The instructors are kind, they're firm, but they're people too.
Still.
Catherine is sort of the extreme example of what someone might become, whereas I'm somewhere in the middle.
But they take kids and turn them into assassins.
Well, surely you understand why, right?
Leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I
Somebody has
came from a
to find these
place that
things,
was.
find
I
them,
came from-
hunt them. Well, you may not agree with their methods. Surely you understand why.
Frustratingly, yes.
I hold no
liking
ill
the
will
Buddhist
against
less and
those.
less, though.
Well, honestly, I admit, I do envy those who've experienced childhoods because I never got
Yeah.
to be a little girl, but at the same
Yeah.
time, I'm very much aware of my role and what I do, and how critically important it is. Have you ever seen a vampire before?
Can't say I have.
Do you know what they do to people? What they make people do?
Vaguely.
You know how Rakshasa, when they replace people, they often kill the original.
Do I even know what a Rakshasa is?
Well, considering Kenra just smeared one across the floor.
Doesn't mean I know what it is.
Here, go ahead, roll Arcana.
Thank you. Arcana
With the plus
none.
5. With the plus 5 on top of it, basically.
Oh, plus 6 then.
Your modifier plus 5.
Yep, that's actually bringing me up by a whole lot better, and you pretty sure that you saw a camera just vaporize one.
the tiger thing.
Yes, we got extraordinarily lucky that Akenran was able to defeat that as quickly as he did. Those are very powerful fiends. We call them devils.
Man's a beast.
Yes, but those creatures, they pick out people in high society in places of power, kill them, and then begin to act and live their lives. And from there, they cause all sorts of trouble, all sorts of harm to people. And then there's Fae. They play pranks, but sometimes those pranks go too far. They hurt people. People like me, people like Catherine, we put an end to these people so that they cannot hurt others. And that is why I do not blame Dundoria for what they do. Because I see it as sort of necessary evil and essentially sacrificed my childhood for this, but I don't regret it.
They've had a choice, though. The people who come to General Maria
Anyways,
have a choice about that.
come with me. I need to do something before the spell ends. I only have a few more minutes.
Okay.
And with that, I start making my way to go to where I assume that the little dragon is.
Again, I'm following though. But anyway, just to continue, I had received a vision while I was being trained by the monks. My old masters confirmed that what I saw was reality, and here we are.
What was that?
A couple of months or so, almost a year. Hard to tell, but I started moving out. It's been so long now.
Both of you managed to make it to Bella's room.
You know,
the door to her room.
it's kind of funny.
Huh?
You were raised by monks, while I was raised by assassins. We're not all that different. Just very different ways of life, very different views. I'd imagine that the monks, where you're from, would probably look down on Demdoria for what they do.
Can't blame him. Still, never had a choice.
True, but well, it is what it is.
I just
But
wish
anyway.
we'd have a world where
Sorry, go
we
on.
weren't forced into that life. Not like me and not like you.
Right. But unfortunately, evil exists in this world. Somebody has to fight it. And sometimes that takes extreme measures.
Well, it's not
If
all that
you
bad.
can't even imagine how many of these creatures our organization has killed over the centuries. Put an end to.
Well, at least there's that.
Anyways, I heard that Ambrosia has a necklace similar to these that we have. So,
Oh, so it
I was
does.
hoping to find her before the spell ends, since I have a few
So
minutes.
she does.
Yes, I do believe that it's one of these pendants, and I'm curious, what shape is it, and what shape does it protrude?
Because I don't remember. Would Ashley remember?
What do you mean?
What that?
I don't
oh,
remember how it looks because
Oh.
it was described one time.
Okay. It was an octopus pendant.
Thank you. Ah, it's a squid.
A squid? Really?
interesting.
Yes.
Okay, it's Squid Girl. Got it. Put on your squid hats!
And with that, I'll allow with a knock on the door.
Garbage med, I guess.
Door locked, calling it.
Well, wait, what was I saying? You guess so?
Yeah. So, Olivine, softly knocks on the door.
As she does that, I go, "Hey, it's Ashley and Olivine."
Okay. Alright then, so you hear flowering from the from inside. Saying, "Oh, alright. It's open. Come on in." Guys?
I just
Wasting no time, Olivine quickly enters.
Roll a dex save.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We've heard a bunch of that today.
Oh no. Anyway,
Yep.
I like that meme, by the way.
Mm-hmm. I like it too.
Nice. Nice.
Okay. You see a panther cub just like jump at you in the most awkward way possible.
Can I attempt to parry?
I
Jump
just
at
sort of
all of
go
us.
under it and just keep walking without losing any speed.
Okay.
That
Ashi
didn't work.
roll dexterity dexterity with proficiency.
That would be 3 plus 4, which is still 7. Effectively a 19 natural.
Okay.
Natural 19.
You see Astrid just like basically jump forward, but because of her poor motor skills, she somehow ends up flipping backwards in midair. With
Can I attempt to grab?
yeah. Anyway, and as Olivine goes under her to just like dash through, Astrid just spins around and just like lands in your hands.
Hey, girl.
Meanwhile, Aldwine approaches Ambrosia, glances to Chuckin.
Hello.
Fuck.
Hello. I don't have much time. I'm in a bit of a hurry. I need to see Ambrosia's necklace. It's important.
Okay. 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 Ambrosia unbuttons the top button of her blouse and takes out the necklace.
All right. What shape is it, and what shape is the magic?
Okay, you see that it is an octopus, 8-legged octopus. Get for your buddy. Cephalo buddy.
Sorry, go
What?
on.
What? Okay.
Ow. Hurt
You
my
okay?
fingers. I hurt my fingers.
Oh, doing what?
Let's just continue.
This is a tick. Ow.
Okay. Alright then. I
Hurts.
wanted to make fun of her. Anyway, so you see that it's in the shape of an octopus. You look at it with detect magic, and you notice the magic that is pushing out is in the shape of a turtle.
Turtle.
Interesting. I need to find Vathos. Thank you very much. And I'm sorry, but I need to get going.
What'd you see?
It has the shape of a turtle. This is clearly... I don't even need to identify it. This is a pendant of water.
Oh, like, are you guys going to go already so quickly? You just came in.
Yes.
Yes, Olivan's got something she has to do. Otherwise, I'd love to stay.
I apologize for the not adhering to the pleasantries, but I'm just in a bit of a hurry. I have a hunch of something, and I want to look into it. And I hope you're all having a good morning. And I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's been
I
great.
forgot the rest. I'm kind of along for the ride for now. I'll see you soon, okay? And I wave
Okay. Bye bye.
goodbye to Florence and Bella. And also Ambrosia and Chuckin.
Okay. And then you Ambrosia looks at you and also waves her hand.
And I don't steal Asta, instead I carefully place her on the ground.
Oh, and with that, Olivine pauses briefly and slowly waves at Ambrosia, a smile, before going out the door.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Ah, she's learning. Bye-bye, friend. That's what I say.
And with that, Olivine goes to find Vathos.
Lonely dragon. Cute.
Does Ashi accompany?
Yep. kind of curious.
Okay, let me just move y'all over here. Last the both of you have recalled, Vathos was in the library with Margarita doing some sort of curse training. Or anti-curse training, rather.
Yeah.
He's probably in the library with Margarita.
All right. I'll
I'm
be right back.
quite curious if one of the two have a pendant.
Alright, anyone BRB? We are gonna take a break here.
Okay.
Hello. Hello.
Sorry. Now you can tell me what you wanted to tell me.
Oh wait, you're back?
Yeah, I just needed to charge my phone.
Alright, so not a break.
Okay, sorry. Alright then.
Is everyone still here?
Yep.
So yeah, as much as I'd love to have an adorable scene there, Olivine wouldn't wait.
Yep.
She's a little excited.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Might be
Some
on
fun.
something.
Okay. So you get back to the main hall of the mansion, and you see Sostos passing by.
Olivine gives a respectful nod to Sostos. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Sustus. And it's kind of giving him the wave.
Do I notice anything odd or off about the lobby as I'm walking through?
You see a lot of
My passive perception.
you see lots of maids and butlers sweeping up and mopping up some dirt on the ground.
What happened here?
Looks like somebody made a huge mess, and the door's kind of looking rough.
Olivine just groans. Keefy.
What did you do?
I'm not entirely sure, but I am about 99% certain that Akifi's behind all of this.
And then in walks these two. Well, actually in walks one of them, the other one's still being carried. Good morning.
Oh, good morning, you two. Oh, with that, Olivine just keeps going.
Morning, Marshall friends. I said Marshall friends.
Marshall friends.
Uh-huh.
Oh, when you get the chance, please tell Quinn that we should play again sometime.
Olivine gives her a really quizzical look as she walks past, but he keeps
Kind
going.
of cock my head and just kind of give a non-committal, and then proceed.
Then you hear, Isamos, you realize that wasn't quite a game, yes? It wasn't? But it did feel like one.
Oh, yeah, by the way, just wondering, about how does Isamos look?
What do you mean, how does she look? Like...
No, I mean, I imagine as we're talking to me, I would have looked at her, so I would probably get sort of a sense of...
She did sort of face plant onto the ground.
She more chest planted, right, actually.
Yeah, but
Well, close
bottom
enough.
line, she's probably dirtier than she normally would be, yeah?
Basically, it's just from what you can see, her armor is a bit dirtier than usual.
It's a bit more what?
A bit dirtier than usual.
Yeah, okay, that's weird. Okay.
Just her armor.
It would just be funny if she has a smile on the face and just got mud and grime everywhere. Alright.
So, as I, unintentionally follow the trail of dirt, Olivine just can't, just inwardly sighs.
I will stealth. No, I don't.
Okay. Alright then. You make it to over here, and Olivine, you notice that there are several knives on the walls. Particularly, a whole bunch of them are towards your door and your wall, and seem to have been shot from Catherine's door.
Not breaking her pace, she just rubs her temples.
What?
I'm just glad there's no blood.
You also look down and notice that that the let's see here, that the tiles look a bit shifted.
Curiously, I'm gonna kneel down and take a look at one of the daggers.
That's one of Catherine's traps. Somebody sprung it. Actually, wait, no. This trap is one that she triggers. I'd imagine
Why?
she has traps all over the castle that she can trigger if she's pursued.
Who allowed this?
Olivine just shrugs. I seriously doubt anyone would accidentally trigger them, though. She's got some pretty good fail-safes.
I grab a dagger.
Is it? Do I know if this one's coated in poison?
Nope, it's not. You notice that it's not coated in poison.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, so you grab the dagger, and you notice that it's a bit ornate. But the interesting thing about this dagger is that the its blade, or the the metal part of the blade, basically, literally the entire thing, is semi-translucent. You can partially see through it.
I'm going to assume Olivine knows what this is.
Yep.
What is this dagger?
It's basically a dagger that's made to be a little more translucent to be difficult to see.
Yes, it's like that, so it's harder to evade. Frankly, I'm impressed that whoever this was thrown at managed to dodge it. They must have exceptional reflexes.
Huh. By the way, I just kind of pocketed.
Is there a hole in the ground that we're walking past?
Nope. You just walk around some uneven tiles.
Okay. So, continuing on to the library, ignoring the disaster that we're walking past.
Oh, by the way, you would happen to have any chemists over at you Doria folks' place, or?
I would venture to guess that we probably have some of the better ones. Some of the, dare I be so bold, some of the best in the world. As far as poisoners and chemists.
I just remembered something that I found. I know a fair bit about medicine, but it's not exactly. This is exactly my forte. I'm just kind of fish into my bags, and I take out a pair of vials. Just to show what I mean. And one of the vials got this dirt-like residue. They both have. I'm just kind of carefully holding them together.
Olivine will take them and take a look at them as she's walking.
That.
Read chat.
Oh.
And only reason I'm saying that is because I'm waiting for DM to describe what happens.
Okay, good enough. All right then. Just wanted to like
17. It would be 17.
Yep.
I'm yeah, it's 17. Sorry.
Yeah, good enough. So anyway, what you do remember as well is that one of the chemists and poisoners that you know in Dimdoria, he himself is immune to poison, so he actually makes poisons that are pretty indistinguishable from regular foods.
Huh. Convenient.
Neat.
And basically just to like sell the bit for the most part, while he's on missions, he often eats them himself in front of other people.
Of course he is.
Quite some interesting characters over there, by the way.
Indeed.
Yes, there's actually, now that I think about it, one of our experts in poison, he's actually immune to poison. And how he eliminates some of his targets is he'll poison food, and he'll eat it around them so no one suspects a thing. It's quite efficient, really.
And what happens happens once I show her the things?
Would I then recognize either of these?
Are you talking about the bottles of residue?
Yes.
Let's see here. Strangely enough, nothing really happens at current.
Okay, but I would, once I pick them out, I would just kind of...
I mean, do I know what they are?
I would hold them apart from each other, and then I would just extend one of them, the one which I know to be hot. I would hold it near her, but not so that it makes contact.
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, sorry about that, puppy issues.
Okay, back proper now.
Kind of, maybe.
All right, you hear what I said?
Nope. What'd you say?
I said that as soon as I took them out and had an exchange, I would have held them apart from each other, one in each hand, and I'll extend the one that I know to be hot, in such not too offer to hold, but still firmly in my hand, just kind of,
All right.
hold it near her as we're walking.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh, just a refresher. Was this the one that you found at the cave, or was it the one that you found at
We found this in Sibilich once we arrived.
Oh, was
I
it? Was
don't-
that? Oh, go ahead.
Yes, I don't believe we found this in the cave at all. This. Remember,
Okay.
Kion had one. He
Hmm.
as soon as we arrived.
Okay. 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 I think I know what you mean now. Just like put this down. Wow, I put that note for that down forever ago. Wow, that is way all the way back over here.
Indeed, it's like 15 plus sessions ago.
Yeah. Interesting. Anyway, so alright then. If we write that then. I was like a bit lost at like what you were talking about. So I was like, oh wait.
You
now
forgot.
Yeah.
Excellent, yeah.
Yep.
That's
Like I said,
That's fine.
that took out forever ago. I had that information about that written down forever ago. Okay, here. All right. So, right on that then. You hold one in one hand and one in the other, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And Olivine, you notice that one of the residue does feel like kind of like a not so good with you, as it emanates a bit of heat.
I know what this is.
Right, roll nature.
And as I noticed the discomfort, I would take it away, and then do the same with the other one.
The gold literally has no effect on you. Big shocker.
Okay, but what does
Would I
anything happen
notice
to
it's
the
gold?
ball?
Nope.
Or
You actually
equal?
notice. To you notice that it's neutral, basically.
Okay, but visually, does anything appear to have happened to it?
Nope.
Okay, so it's not yet then. Okay, good to know.
Unsurprisingly, I have no idea what that hot shit is.
Please go to chemists.
Okay,
For the other one,
we found
Go
this.
to another nature.
Yep, go into nature again. Okay, Emmy, go ahead and keep talking while she rolls.
We found this along the grounds here at the castle. When we first came here, one of these, it's extremely cold and it will eventually begin to create a layer of frost. It will eventually create frost. This other one, I'm sure you've noticed, is pretty hot.
Interesting. And that's a dirty 20. Do I know what this stuff is?
A dirty 20 from the for the cold one or the hot one? I forgot which.
Cold one. Hot one, I rolled 5.
Haha. Okay. From what you can tell with this cold one, with your history with the Dimdoria, you notice that this thing seems to be like a residue of a cold elemental, or rather of an ice elemental.
Oh, I know what this is. This is the residue of an ice elemental.
Okay.
They tend to leave these behind where they go.
Roll intelligence.
Oh, so it's an amount. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. It confirms a few things. So an elemental has been walking around here before. 2 of them, in fact.
It's 18.
Okay. After a little bit of thinking, you realize that since they're both in close proximity together, it doesn't make sense. But you can hazard a guess that it might make sense that the other one might be a residue from a fire elemental.
Okay. I pocket them both together.
But given their close proximity,
yeah.
I
Sorry, what?
ventured to guess that it's probably the residue of a fire elemental in the other vial.
I've already pocketed them and placed them together as they were before.
So yes, those are residues of elementals. Fire and ice.
Now we know which attacked this place. No wonder it got hit so hard.
Well, if they're this potent, even still now, that whatever the elementals were here were very powerful.
They would be, yeah.
With that, just continue on into the library.
Okay.
That being said, hold on.
Hold that on. Mwah.
Okay. As you continue on into the library, you all see Kendra open the door. Good morning.
Morning, Aki.
Do you notice that he's blushing a little bit?
Wasting no time, Olivine continues, but as she passes him, she kind of lightly punches him in the side, reaching up. Tell her later. And then just goes through the door.
So you're punching him in the hip.
Yeah, essentially.
We shall.
Oh, but before going through the door, she kind of like looks back.
I'm
Be
just gonna
brave.
Be brave.
And then continue.
Stop talking over each other. Okay, I'll do first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry.
This is fine.
But yeah, so right as Olivine's like almost through the door, she kind of looks back to Kenra and says, "Be brave," and then continues into the library.
Okay, what does Ashi do?
It does kind of make a weird grimace. Then I welcome by with a wave and
See you later.
it was fun. Gonna have to do it. Gonna have to do that more. As I say, like walking.
Okay. The whole two of you get over here.
Unsurprised at all at the people here, except for maybe Justice, who is probably the last place that Olivine would expect to see her.
Why do you even do this? It's so boring. She wants the margarita.
What are you talking about? There are so many stories.
Oh, this magic you said is really boring.
But aren't you curious? The many ways as these can be applied?
Wait. Magic-y stuff. I said magic-y stuff. Hi, Olivine.
Hello, Justice. Also tip. Effatunk. Vatos, Margarita. She sort of gives me to smile as she greets.
Imagine you can make floating teacups. Floating teacups.
Yeah. Floating teacups. What about flowing targets?
That is not nearly as fun.
Olivine gives him sort of an odd look, having no idea what they're talking about. Excuse me, Vatos. And Margarita, actually.
Yes, please tell me you have your partner, or whatever she is, under control.
Under control? Olivine gives Vatos a sort of quizzical look.
The next time that ever happens, I might be forced to kill her.
Olivine glances off to the side, just as Keefy.
Margaret is already going. Vasos, no killing.
She's already made a threat to you. I'm not taking that risk, my princess.
It is
Better not.
alright. I, as your princess, ask you to not kill our allies and friends.
Vatos. It may not be accustomed to you, but as someone from Dimdoria, I can say with absolute confidence that the notes that she left you were actually not a threat at all. But actually, I would take it as a compliment. The longer the pages and the more words, the bigger the compliment. That means that it'd be difficult for them essentially to kill you. And she says that in a way that it's trying to prove that she's useful. But I assure you with absolute confidence, it was not a threat.
So,
Sorry.
she's mocking me.
I just tilts her head and gives him another quizzical look.
Okay, the mockingbird on his shoulder starts like chirping in a panic state. That's L.
Anyway, I was curious. Would either of you two happen to have some sort of amulet or necklace? Perhaps in the shape of an animal?
My princess, I shall be right back.
Um,
As he steps away.
Vatos?
I would suggest you stop him before he gets too far away.
Oliver just runs after Vatos. Vatos, wait! You didn't answer my question.
Margarita's gonna
Move your
slink
character.
after. Margarita's gonna slink after, trying to be stealthy.
Margarita, roll stealth. What is Archie doing?
Hold on, let me do the roll. It is not very good. Let's see how it goes. The stealth is 10.
The backhanded compliment to Vatos.
Did you realize what it meant in the moment?
Yes. Yes? Yes, she did.
I didn't put these 2 and 2 together until right after I said it. I'm like, wait a minute. He might take that as a backhanded compliment. Yup.
I'm just curious you remembered he had only one page.
Yeah, he had 1 page.
Yeah.
But at least he complimented his princess.
And by definition, it complemented his guarding skills.
Vatos, if anything, you should take the fact that Margarita having so many pages is because of how difficult it is to get past you without having to kill you.
Roll persuasion. Please roll high.
I want to jinx this so much.
He's a paladin. Thanks.
Oh god, I'm proficient in this, thank god. I couldn't remember.
Oh, I can't jinx it then. I was gonna say rolls on that one.
That's a 15.
Nice.
Wait, what? Okay, that's a 15.
Now I'm proficient in persuasion.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see here. Let me take a look here. What's this natural roll, total roll? He just like looks at you and just opens the door and leaves.
Olivine looks to Ashi. Ashi! Somebody! Stop him!
Stop sprinting. Hey, big guy. What do you think you're doing?
I shall be getting rid of a certain assassin.
Olivine did not convince him at all.
Mathos, use your head for a moment. You can just hear as the door slam.
Olivine would just kind of wait with Margarita.
You're still feeling super stealthy and just kind of. She's still hiding behind the bookshelf.
Okay.
My passive perception being 15 higher than your roll. She know exactly where you are.
Yep. So, Margarita and Oliver, you here? So, what just happened? From Justice?
Nothing.
I think maybe Vathos could have gotten his pride hurt a little bit.
Olivine sort of shakes her head. Anyway, Margarita.
Margarita's just kind of diving past you, trying to be stealthy.
You know I can see you, right?
And then she just kind of turns like with deer in the headlights look.
Insert the Metal Gear Solid detected sound.
About my question.
So
Either you or Vatos have any sort of amulets or necklaces?
I don't believe so. We have not found any such things.
Well, since Vatos is a little indisposed at the moment, I'll tell you. She then holds out the unicorn necklace. This here pendant is a pendant of earth magic. It's tied to the inheritor of earth and the weapon of earth.
Wait, that's magic?
Yes, it's earth magic. And with you being the inheritor of earth as far according to Dammer, you'll need this later.
So this makes sense.
But What if we found is Ambrosia, the little dragon girl? She has what I believe is a pendant of water. So Vathos might be very interested in obtaining that from her.
Marita goes,
What with him being assumably the inheritor of water, that pendant would then be greatly amplify his power, I would think. At least I assume that's how that works. So you may want to have him have a conversation with Ambrosia later. Possibly before we leave. As it could help him greatly on our journey. Difficult? Alvine kind of gives her a quizzical look.
Unfortunately, they are not on good terms.
Oh, that is a problem. Perhaps I will speak with them, then. I will return here in a bit. I will go give a talk with her now. And with that, Alvine goes back to Ambrosia.
Okay. As you do that, she's just like, be sure to warn your friend. So sort of as you're walking out.
Okay, Olivine, as you leave, you notice that Justice seems to be looking away for some reason.
Who was looking away?
Justice.
I'm gonna insight check her as I'm leaving.
I want to insight too, just because. Can I? Can I?
Not ladylike at all.
27. What do I glean from her behavior and body language?
What
26.
the fuck?
Almost beat you.
Almost matched you mean?
Well, almost beat you.
Anyway, so
I want expertise so bad. Partial expertise, but mastery.
okay, Olivine and Margarita. You notice that Justice is just biting her lip, like she's not sure what to do or what to think about this. Olivine, in the time that you've known Justice, you know that she acts like this when she's either worried or indecisive.
Justice? Olivine would stop.
Would I get similar results?
Don't beat yourself up over it.
Pause. No, you wouldn't get similar results because you don't know Justice's ticks.
Okay, fair enough.
There's no way you could have known what this thing is. You're no spellcaster. Besides, you said that you want to earn it to be able to come back and use it again, yes? When you feel you are ready?
Yeah.
I have faith in you. And that it won't be long that you do.
But what if people need it? What if people?
Yes?
What if people need me to have it, but I'm not ready yet?
Then I will hold on to it for you until you are ready. You said so yourself, right?
Yeah.
Plus, I believe we need to find the weapon of Earth before you really need this. So you still have quite some time, as we don't really know what the weapon of Earth is, or where it might be. So don't feel rushed. That's probably a long way away. Okay?
Why are things so complicated? Things were a whole lot easier back in Poly.
I know exactly how you feel. Things were easier in Dimdoria. It gives her a kind of like sly smile, then continues on her way out the door.
Margarita walks up and pats Justice on the head with her tentacles.
Why do you do this to me? By the way, you pat her on the head while avoiding the eagle. Got it.
Yes.
That's impressive.
Thanks. No, that's what Justice says as she turns towards Margarita.
Margarita just keeps doing it completely silently.
Can you stop?
Why?
It's embarrassing
Keeps
me
doing
and it's annoying.
Ah, okay. Stop.
I need to become stronger. At least maybe then I can get more respect. Okay, so Olivine, as you pass by Akifi's room, you hear her snoring loudly.
Olivine punches the door as hard as she can. And keeps walking. I'm gonna wake that bitch up.
Okay, so this happens around the same time that Olivine was having that little conversation. But what does Ashi do now that they are very, very close to Quinn's door?
I imagine at this point they would see Quinn because he's not in his room. He's just trying to clean up the freaking mess with, I imagine, like some maids and butlers. He's like in the door frame, basically. But yeah.
So what does Ashi do, by the way?
Yeah, I'm trailing angrily behind him, and I'm making sure I'm stepping in front of him, step of the wind, winding ahead of him. This is kind of stand in his way and try and block him.
What the really?
You know the thing where it's just like standing directly ahead and then trying to read his movement so that whenever he goes right, I go right. That sort of thing.
Yes,
Are
yes.
you trying to get? What do you say?
Yes, I get what you mean.
Okay, like, are you trying to cause an incident?
And what might that be? Perhaps
Obviously.
perhaps a little bit of a duel can help solve a few things. I expected a save or ability check on the door punch to stay awake, to stay asleep or not.
Actually, Olivine's gonna like pound on it several times. Just try to be as loud as possible.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay,
Fair enough.
Alright, Tala first.
I'm officially comic relief.
Okay.
What do I roll?
Alright then. Olivine, roll strength 3 times.
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Pounds the door in the rhythm of this song.
Azu?
I had it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the seems low, but I was making sure.
Yeah.
Watch it be minus something because for the mod. Or the mod be minus something.
Wow, those rolls.
Okay, so you punch the door as hard as you can and then hurt your hand. You try pounding on it several times again, but much more weakly.
Now I'm gonna roll stealth and just slink away.
Please roll that too.
Akifi, roll Constitution 3 times. Constitution save rather.
20.
I like how much you overreact to this.
Slip into the shadows.
In a straight corridor. Somehow.
Just
With no
pathetically
shadow.
holding her hands
Okay.
though, but like,
That's a 30.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see here. So, let's see here. Well, let's see. You're sleeping relatively soundly. Then the first pound like wakes you up a little bit. But let's see. What does a keepy think?
You know what? I didn't order breakfast in bed.
Then afterwards you just hear some knocking sounds.
I didn't order breakfast in bed.
And flops back down.
and back to snoring.
I was
Olivine,
gonna imagine.
I continue on after Vantos.
Olivine, your passive perception picks this up.
Wow.
Like, just grumbles to herself that it didn't work. Actually, she stops, goes back to the door, and does it again.
Okay, roll strength with disadvantage.
I'm gonna just keep doing it until she answers the door.
Priority.
All right.
Or
All
until,
right.
until I hear her get up to move to the door.
Well, I can
Well,
get
I guess-
comfortable. This will take a while.
Well, while that's happening, moving back to Ashi and Vatos.
If you attack one of our allies, obviously things are gonna go down bad.
Oh my!
Ow! You
Okay.
super hurt your hand.
Some things are worth a little pain.
You can read
Yeah,
read
you
the other
can-
one.
Yeah, reroll the one.
Yeah. Did you even get a
What
single
does
2?
that-
You didn't get a 2. You got a 3.
6, 1, 13, 12, 18, 11, 19.
How many of these were there?
Oh,
4, 6, 8.
that's 20 of them.
And then it just.
Okay, multi-roll 20 con saves. Okay, but anyway, so Vatos then explains. Simple. She'll just need to know her place then. A duel.
Does Quinn hear this?
Yes.
Lord of the Castle!
Oh, hi. Hi, Monk. Hi, Ashi. Hi, Vathos.
Okay, hold on. Wait, let me do some comparisons real quick.
Was that 20?
And while you're doing that, I'm add inspiration. Oh no, I can't add inspiration. I'm max.
Congratulations, you failed once.
Well, my total of the con save was higher than the total of the strength.
Depends on what the DC is.
Okay. Okay. Alright, Akifi. Okay, Akifi. Through the most of it, like you hear, you're pretty much sleeping, and like you get like the sound, like you get the feeling that there's just like you dream of a woodpecker just like pounding on a tree repeatedly.
God damn it!
Woody Woodpecker.
Stupid woodpecker. Go away.
I can just imagine, like, where Quinn suffered with Catherine, all I want is not
Oh my
suffering with
gosh.
Akifi.
I can just
Damn it,
imagine.
Denver.
I can just imagine. It's cool way.
Okay.
We have Austin trying to block the bosses, and we just see Oliver being super angry and just throwing her fists at the door over Mike, and then immediately going,
Okay, Ashi. Alright then, so back to Vatos and Ashi then. Yeah, like out of nowhere. Vatos like suddenly becomes like more calm, and he just turns around, walks this way.
"Right behind him."
Ashi, what's going on?
Alright, I'm ready to roll my response to those 20 more knocks.
Quinn glances behind and follows suit.
Another 20!
Another 20, of course. Okay, does Quinn follow?
Realizing that Akifi's not to get up anytime soon. Olivine's not about to be defeated. She takes from her inventory her flask of oil
Oh god, no.
Okay.
and releases all the contents splashingly under the door and into the room, like in the space before it, and then walks away with just a innocent whistle.
Olivine?
Olivine, you see Vathos, Ashi, and Quinn walking towards you.
Queen, to be like, I don't think Queen knows at this point why is Olivine pouring oil into Akifi's room under her.
I'm making sure not to get any into the hallway. This is Akifi's mess.
Okay. Vathos walks over here, and then he goes over to Olivine. Excuse me, but I believe one of your friends in there said something about a burb.
Really?
Olivine just gives Vathos the most deadpan expression imaginable.
Okay, and the mockingbird on his shoulder is just like tweeting cheerfully.
We are an ultra serious table of D&D, saving the world. One day.
Olivine just shakes her head and then continues on back to find
Akifi's
the
sleep
little
box.
dragon girl.
Akifi's sleep box. At least the woodpecker gone.
Is that what it's called? A woodpecker? I wonder what this one look like.
Olivine remembers something before she leaves. She takes out her 2 things of 1,000 ball bearings and scatters them into Akifi's room under the door. Then she leaves.
She just notice it, and she just goes, I'm not even going to ask.
Okay, here. Here.
And before though,
Wait. Before I forget, Olivine, roll sleight of hand.
Come on, not 20. Crit this. All the crit this.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on this.
Great uses of inspiration.
I'm going to flip a coin. Hold on.
Meanwhile, I've got 2 nat 20s and I have full inspiration.
Yep.
Sucks to be that.
It sucks to suck.
So
While you're
I'm sure
asleep.
Quinn watched me do this and might be connecting at what I'm trying to do.
Olivine. Vathos.
Olivine kind of looks to Quinn. If you want a bit of revenge, let her know that room service is here for her. Go to that, she just smirks and walks past.
Actually, there's something
Sleight of hand.
Just drop-
Sleight of hand, please.
Alright, I'm trying to find that. Sorry, AD's kicking my ass.
Of skills.
I am not proficient.
Which is weird considering rogue, but whatever.
Just
I'm not that kind of rogue.
the fight.
Yeah, all rogues look the same.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Go
Wait,
on.
hold on. Let me click something real quick. Wait, you said you were adding up. You said you were using your inspiration for that. Roll one more time.
Yeah, remember.
How much
That's a little
better? Okay, hold on.
Nice.
Let me. Yeah, here.
Nice.
Roll a straight d20. Better.
I'm not trying to be subtle, by the way.
What? Sorry.
I'm not trying to be subtle.
That's not the problem. Okay. Hold on. Let me roll something real quick. Oh.
Okay, what happened?
How are you holding up?
I'm okay.
Okay.
The question is, he is.
Okay, so Olivine scatters the ball bearings like underneath Akifi's room, but fails noticed that she scattered a whole bunch of them into the hallway as well.
Olive just goes about picking up the ones in the hallway.
All 352 of them.
So, do these woodpeckers eat metal balls?
Olive just pretend she didn't hear that.
Vatos.
What other reason? What other reason would she have to pour metal balls into where the woodpecker happens to be in?
Woodpecker is responsible for what happened earlier.
Okay.
Is what Olivine says to Vathos.
Even surprised though what sort of weird creatures they are in nature.
Indeed, burbs are rather fascinating.
Yeah, so after picking up the ones that didn't manage to get under the door, seeing as Akipi still isn't up, she's just gonna slowly, slide those ones under too.
Okay, you managed to slide those in without any issue.
Yeah, I figure she'll probably have time to do it. Won't take that long.
So,
Ultra professional. Olivin, by the way.
But yes, I'll just be on my way.
Olivine, wait.
Yes?
Just, have you ever seen Catherine just go limp before? Or blush?
I may have seen her blush on a few occasions, but pass out?
And you say
no.
that, just... Yeah, go on.
Just okay. Also, just for clarity's sake, Quinn, you notice that she is not passed out. She is still awake. She is just unresponsive.
Okay, okay. In that case, I'm gonna retcon it. Let's just say that.
Wait, is Quinn still carrying her?
No,
She's
she's in his bed.
Yeah, or in the chair bit, whatever the fuck, whatever's coated in the poison that she was carrying.
Just saying. At this point, first of all, when you said whatever equivalent you said there, I shot towards you. It's kind of like, what? And then I looked back towards the hallway we're in, and just very quickly noticed, wait, that's Quinn's room. And I looked back to you, and it's like, finger up, mouth about to ask a question. Close it. And just go, congratulations.
Olivine takes a bow as she walks past.
Ah, indeed. Did you not know? Olivine? Your little assassin friend seems to have made a special friend with Quinn.
That Olivine stops mid-step and just slowly kind of peers back to Quinn with a smile. A very coy one.
In fact, from what I understand, they seem to have been, as the princess would like to put it, cuddling all night.
Oh, is that so? Quinn?
Let's go with that.
Personally, I would like to use the more honest terms, making love, of course.
Olivine's eyes just go wide at that, and her smile just turns into a large grin.
And I just
Is that so? Quinn?
Roll perception or insight. I'm using a Vice TM tips right here.
You know, here, just go do it. Just roll insight.
I would like to do it just because.
Not 20.
The game just wants me to suffer at this point.
Roll
The game
deception.
Yeah.
Phoebus?
I will take it.
Perception? Okay.
No, deception.
Oh, deception. That's a disadvantage, which you don't even have to roll, but fucking let's go.
Good luck.
No, it's it's.
You
Hang
get a
on.
30?
What the hell is my perception?
Deception.
Deception. Okay.
I hate my array of
Oh, that is on.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunate. Oh, I missed.
I will make Akifi and Catherine suffer and Bastelthep and Olivine.
Like Olivine said, if you want revenge, just let Keefy know the room service is here. You just did watch me trap her door.
Wow, that
Yeah,
sucks.
well,
Trap her door with 3 traps, by the way.
Hold on,
audible snoring resumed.
hold on, wait.
What are the chances?
Me.
Hold on,
Also
wait.
what the
Wait. I'm going to post this in Toby's server.
If you look at that, we have a completely average roll. Then we have a nat 20 and a nat 1 and a nat 20 in a same roll. What the fuck?
Oh, good lord.
Okay, I just needed to put that there.
This is peak D&D. This is it.
This is peak hilariousness.
I know.
So dumb. I love it.
It's great.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you guys can immediately tell that. You guys can immediately tell that. Okay. So Quinn, what are you trying to express right now?
What am I trying to, or what I am?
Or what you are?
You see the face of a human male who is tired, fallen off a second-story window, exhausted, and doesn't give half a flying fuck of people thinking what they might think because he's accepted it.
Olivine sort of grins and says, "Well, she was pretty rough with you."
Yeah, yeah, really. It was.
Obviously, she didn't swear what really happened, but she's
Indeed,
still gonna say.
quite rough indeed. Quite rough indeed. We witnessed her running, completely covered in mud, within his full embrace.
Olivine kind of like teeters back at that and almost shocked.
You're just some weird stuff.
What are
man.
you two into?
Hey, kitty cat.
I just kind of cock my head at it. Alright.
Kendra trusts me. So,
Yeah, I didn't catch any of that. What?
sorry. I'm trying to- okay. So Quinn says that once Ashi cocks her head, Quinn just goes like, yeah, you know, many things that you shifters might not know about us humans. You're young after all.
What's that supposed to mean?
Would you like to know?
You know what? Not really.
Oh, come on. And Quinn gets like a little smirk. Why are you backing out all of a sudden?
Hey,
Hold
tell
still.
Marcus what you're up to with a bad whatever.
Hold still. Vatos the places is left down on you, Quinn. And you feel a surge of energy like within you. You are no longer exhausted.
Vatos? What was that? Or rather, what for was that? Thank you.
I'm not entirely sure, what kind of circus you think this is, but I would think that someone who was in the military, or rather who is in the military, would understand that they need to stay energetic and well rested. Your night with that assassin shouldn't really do this to you.
Wait.
Okay. All of mine just kind of
Hold up.
explodes into laughter at that.
And as Spot says, I just go, wait, hold up. Am I hearing correctly? Vasa being nice and helpful?
No,
Does my laughter wake up the Keefe? Because all of mine's laughing pretty hard at that.
Now I've really seen everything.
Quinn just kind of blinks a couple times, trying to
Okay.
adjust to the fact that he's no longer exhausted. And he goes, "Trust me, Vatos Submare, I know that all too well. Sometimes things don't go the way you want.
After all, if you look bad, it reflects poorly on me and my princess. Considering that we work with you.
And there we go.
Oh, so it's only me, huh? I'm the one who reflects badly on you and your little princess?
Considering the disheveled look, the untidy uniform, the messy hair, and the bags that you had under your eyes. Not to mention the mud on your uniform too. Yes, I would assume that reflects badly.
Well, as much as I'd love to, I can't really deny that point, so... if you'll excuse me.
Yes, and me as well. All of mine then, continues on our way.
Where is Olivan going?
To see Ambrosia.
To the west.
Quinn catches Olivan and Ashin, all three of them actually. And goes like, why... What have you guys been up to? What are you up to right now?
I think
I don't
I
know.
figured out how the necklaces involving the Heritors work. The two pendants that Ashi has, they protrude magic when you use detect magic that forms a shape in the pendant that it matches with. In her case, the sparrow pendant protrudes the shape of a phoenix, and the phoenix protrudes the shape of the sparrow. We can use this to match up other pendants when we find them.
So they're basically straight tells of which element each set of the pendants are, huh?
Yes,
Makes
the
me wonder-
element and the one that it goes with.
Speaking of that, well, since I couldn't exactly sleep last night. By the way, never force an elf to sleep. I came across an idea. Considering I was thinking of how to help Kjorn and use Cleave Solus to our advantage.
I
Ashi.
assume we were walking while we're doing this.
Yep, you are.
Yeah, I imagine so too. Ashi.
Yeah?
In the robber's cave, in that base, you remember when we were separated, right? Well,
Yeah.
well, us and then Kjorn and Akenda.
Yeah.
And we met those lieutenants, who we now know to be Gyomar Teth, Bonifacio Winters, and Willard Parrish, as well as Ambrosia.
How could I ever forget?
Well, forgive me asking. And I want to get in contact with Willard and meet him.
Yeah. It's really odd. He seemed to know things that we didn't, and
All
still
of them.
don't.
But Willard seemed the most torn over all of them. I
The
was...
thing is, though, wasn't he dead? Or at least that's what Maraba claimed.
I don't believe it for 1 second at this point.
Yeah, I don't either.
Will was
Yeah.
a Leonin. Leonin don't live for longer than I believe a decade.
What? A decade's 10
Leon-
years.
A century. Sorry,
There you go.
I was like they live only to be 10. They don't live longer than
Decade, century, tomato, tomato.
century.
Would Olivine recognize these names as far as being previous heroes?
Yep, you do.
Olivine kind of looks to Quinn because this is the first time of her hearing this, and for so many to be in one place. So she asks Quinn, "You wouldn't happen to be, well, either of you happen to be familiar with the Rondo of Kiecross?"
Roll credits. Are we?
A Rondo.
I'm pretty sure they're not, but maybe.
I'm asking.
Hold on.
Are we?
Roll Arcana, both of you.
D20, destroy the Arcana none. Arcana none.
Disadvantage.
None.
What do you mean disadvantage?
Or no, right? Because
Yeah, you no longer.
exhausted.
To a very odd kind thing.
Arcana none. Use inspiration for natural 20. Good job.
No, that's a 13. So
What happened there?
That-
Oh,
I
okay.
forgot to remove the 2. So
GG.
that's 19.
Okay.
So would you be rolling without advantage? So yeah,
Yeah, I would
Is
be.
it-
19.
Okay. Genius. Oh, wait.
Always.
That's lovely. Okay. Anyway, so you two have heard of the legends. You two have heard of the legends about essentially a cycle of purification, but not entirely sure what it actually entails or if it's even real.
As for me?
Both of you do.
Yeah, gotcha.
I've heard of, well, mostly in fairy tales and rumors that it's referred to being a ritual of cleansing or a purification of some kind. But
Olivine shakes her head. That's not quite right. But never mind. It would take a while to get into it. Perhaps ask me another time about it. I'll explain more.
I just think I might. As well as another favor.
See, I think it
One-
might have something to do with why these heroes are collected. But as I said, it would take a while to explain, and I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Are you? Very well. Then let us hurry. I shall explain as well as we walk forward.
I think I'm starting to get.
Olivine kind of points at Quinn's wound as we walk by. I think you have something more important to take care of. With that, she kind of like smirks at him. The corner of her eye.
Just,
I imagine.
I'll let you know in
have
what I
some
find out
information.
later.
I'm going to need both of you though. So I'll, if I'm not in the room, I'll be in the library. Just drop by. We can talk more later.
Yes.
All right.
And thank you, both of you.
Let's give it a bright smile.
Quinn just sighs as he. The door closes.
Fucking damn hyena will shut up.
Haha. Okay. As soon as you go in, you notice that Catherine's back to being a little bit more, or like a little less lethargic.
I noticed this, but
Yeah.
I walk past her and sit on the edge of the bed.
How is Olivine?
Oh, so you're actually back to your senses now?
She doesn't
Catherine?
reply.
Catherine? if someone talks to you, it's not usually polite to respond. Ollivine's fine, as well as Archie. What I'm worried about is you. So, how are you? Besides probably all of your blood vessels on your face having exploded internally.
I am doing better.
Better. Let me ask you then, what's the last thing you remember?
Last thing I remember was speaking with you, Bastotep, and Olivine at the tavern.
And then everything went black.
Yes.
What am I to you? You seem awfully obsessive. Even though I know the answer, then I'd still like to hear you try and elaborate on it.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I make you feel all weird, right? Back at the tavern, for example, while we were talking, and Bastard was teasing you about things, you decided to order a large mug of the most potent ale they had. Chucked it down without a second thought. When the topic of your emotions came up.
Her eyes widen and she raises her hand. And let's see here. You see her cloak just float down onto where she was like sitting.
Yeah. Perception check, even though I don't think she's anywhere in sight.
Well, perception.
16.
You notice that the door is slightly open, even though you're sure that you had closed it.
No surprises there, Catherine Aguida.
Did I hear that door open?
Oh, for context, at that point, you guys were already over here.
No, so
you
probably
got-
not.
You need to like really move more tokens at the same time. Kind of hard to do.
Well, there's always a second time. After all, you're bound by duty. And probably something else as well. Now, what to do about this mess? And Quinn stands up and looks around the room as starts kind of trying to. Also, are the daggers still on the desk?
Yep.
I knew it.
You have a cloak to return to someone and some daggers.
Yep. Well, guess I'll have to return these to her sometime.
Mm.
But for now, I have some business to do with her. And Quinn heads to the library.
Okay. But with that being said, what'll happen next time in the Rondo of Kiecross Eternia? Thank y'all for watching, and we'll catch y'all later.
Bye bye.
Ciao.
See ya.